Well, in the last episode, you know that we took charge of Macclesfield for the first time. It was a good change because we saw how well we'd done in the last episode. We got that great win after being 2-0 down, and then we drew with Lincoln in the Cup, forcing a replay, which I'll show you the result of in a minute. Ever since, things have been okay. It can be improved on, but today is a very difficult episode. So let's just get this intro out the way and get right into the episode. Welcome back to the journey on FM17. We're at Macclesfield, as you know, our second club of the save. Once again, I want to apologise for no videos this week. I can't really help it, but let's try and get this video done as quickly as possible and not drag it out. So the last time you've seen me, we drew 1-1 with Lincoln away from home. A great result, forcing a replay, but in that replay, sadly, we lost the match 1-0, a late goal. We were all over them, and we deserved to get a couple of goals, but we just couldn't get a bastard keeper. And they took advantage and got a goal which put them through, but I'm not too bothered. Let's just concentrate on trying to get out of this relegation scrap. We then went on for two massive wins in the league, where here used to be beat Gilsley 5-2 in a game where it was 2-2, they got a man sent off, and from there we went on, and Jake Simpson, he is scoring goals for fun. What a player. He scored 2 in that game as we got a 5-2 win. We went on the next week to go away from home to North Ferriby and beat them 4-2, where Jake Simpson actually got a hat-trick, so a great game once again for him as we got a massive win. But ever since, things have been on a little downward slope, and it's not helped us trying to escalate up that league table. So we lost 1-0 at home to York, which was a game that was very boring. They got a goal, and it was like the only highlight of the game. But hey, this game now, I'm not too... Sorry, I keep hitting the mic. This game, what a game. We went down 4-0 in 22 minutes, and I thought to myself, this is the end, I'm leaving Macclesfield. We done a Newcastle, 4-4. We pulled it back and drew 4 each. If only I had that game on camera, and that was one of the games I chose to record for you, but I didn't, as Jake Simpson scored another 2 and a marvellous comeback against Torquay, which is showing the spirit truly of this team. You know, we had that a couple of fight backs now, so I mean, this team has got great spirit. We then drew with Braintree 1-1 at home. Simpson getting another goal, a game where we purely dominated and deserved more, and this game here we lost 2-1 away from home to Southport in a game where they dominated. So things are a bit wishy-washy, but today we want to change that, but it will not be easy. The two games we're going to play today, Forest Green even, away from home, and Gateshead at home, the teams who are sitting 6th and 7th in the table. So it's not going to be easy, and we're heading right into this game. Another thing to update you on is transfers. A couple of things. So first off, Tom, the right mid, you'll remember we nicknamed him in the last episode, is gone. His loan ran out and he refused to re-sign with us. So Tom's not here any longer, sadly, and he was quite a good player. We made a signing though in the form of, if I can find him, here he is, Jindrich Stanek, who got injured in his first game for about 3 weeks. So he's just going to return today, I believe. He's just about fit again. So hopefully he can actually be decent in goals, although Pears has been making some great saves. And we're also making a pre-contract signing for next season. And this guy here, Stephen Fallon. And I know we can't see any of his stats, but yeah, he's apparently to a great ability of being excellent, and he'll be one of the best players in the league. So I've decided to take up on that opportunity. This is the team we're going to play today, though. The only change is Stanek is going to come on the bench, and we're going to start Lewis over Norburn. But if I have a look at the team, we've got Pears and goals, Halls, Bainbridge, McComan, Hancock's at the back. We've got Finch and Lewis in the middle with Holroyd, Dyche, Rowe, and the in-form Simpson up front. We head away from home for this tie. Yep, it's not going to be easy. Hopefully we can get a result. Right, we'll try and make this team talk good. As you can see, the morale is not too great. We have not won in 4 straight games now, so it is very, very important that we do manage to get a result today, and hopefully we do get a result, although Forest Green are flying high in this league, so we've got to be wary. I've not got the greatest of faiths to actually get a win, but who knows, anything can happen. We've done everything this season. We've pulled it back from 4-0 down, we've won games from 2-0 down. It's a very wishy-washy, hot-cold season. As they go forward, at least they'll take the lead, and they do take the lead. Kemiao, something. 1-0. That was poor. That was really quite poor, not going to lie. Not impressed. not impressed from the defending there as we fall deeper and deeper into a relegation battle. The first highlight always takes about 17 million years to fucking load if it'll go. But as you can see here, it's very poor defending, and look at the league table. Look at that. We let him right on the end of that ball with no pressure on him whatsoever, as we sit only a point above the relegation zone. And that is, it's changing. It's going to be a battle. Next season I'm wanting to challenge to be up here. But first off, we've got to survive this season, which could be looking slimmer and slimmer as the days go by, as we're on this poor run of form. Going into half time, absolutely no highlights. What is this? What actually is this? Right, just be a bit aggressive. We'll make a positive change, and Norburn coming on. Hopefully that'll do something, but I doubt it will. It looks as though we can't do anything right now because no highlights. I can't judge how we're moving forward because we've not had one highlight where we've been moving forward. Going by the stats, you know, we've been dominating possession, probably dominating the passing game, but we're not creating any chances, which is not great. We're going to change the instructions then. Instead of shorter passing, we're going to go with more direct passing, and we're not going to play out of defence. We're going to speed up the tempo a little bit, and hopefully that will change it. As they have a highlight, or can we win the ball maybe? This is the second highlight of the game since their goal. It's been a very boring game. The ball, oh, that's horrid defending again. Murphy latching on to the end of that, but a good catch from Pairs. Taking the shot a bit prematurely there. If he took his time, surely would have been 2-0 to Forest Green. The highlight's not ending though as they move forward again. Marsh Brown has the ball on the wing, brought down, and Hancock's is getting sent off. Oh, listen, that's just great. Our best player is getting a second yellow card and he's off. Isn't that just wonderful? Referee's taking his time as well. There we go. Red card. Absolutely marvellous. Just what I wanted to see. That doesn't help. That doesn't help one bit. We're just going to have to play without a left back. They're going to abuse that side of the park now. Watch this. Ball in. Cleared away from Rowe. Swung back in from Kelly. Cleared from Lewis. Hopefully that's the end of that highlight. Nope. They're moving right back forward again. There we go. That's it. Oh, here we go. Can we? Right away. We have a chance. Rowe. Oh, that's a red card for them. It's 10 versus 10. Things have become very even again. And hopefully we can take advantage of this set piece and the fact they've got 10 men. Although we've got 10 men, so it doesn't really affect me. Dyke swings it in though, cleared away. Probably the waste of a highlight just to see him getting a red card. Lewis sends it back to Halls, who gives it back to Lewis. Holroyd looking for the pass to Norburn. If he could slip it into Simpson, he does, but Wilkinson clearing it away quite easily. As time marches on, things are looking grimmer and grimmer. Doesn't look so we're going to get a result. I need to make some sort of change, I think. I don't know what that change is going to be. I think what we're going to do is we're going to... I don't know. Move him back there. Right, and then we'll move him... This is weird. This is queer. This is very, very weird. Right, we're going to move him onto being the target man. And then we'll make the instruction of floating the ball in to try and hit him in the head. And we'll just pump the ball into the box. We may as well just go for it, play fairly wide football and run at defence. Hopefully that'll work. I doubt it. I should really move Deitch back, but why not just go attacking at this point and try and get that equalising goal, as it looks as though we won't, but the more instructions are put on to try and do it, the more chance we've got as they swing it in. Wilkinson to Kemiao, and they've scored a second. It's game over. Oh no, he's offside. Okie dokie, game is still on as we... No, that's not, it's done. Because final whistle should be going right about now. There we go, a 1-0 loss away from home to now third placed Forest Green. Now if you look at the form they're on, compared to the form we're on, 1-0 isn't as bad as what it could have been, so I'm quite proud of the fact we defended alright. It was just that one lapse of poor defending, which was costly. I need to go and have a meeting with the team now, because we're not doing too well. That's it. Hopefully the morale gets a win over Gateshead. Very exciting time. It's youth intake day, the first of the series. Can we strike a gold mine here? I very much doubt it. But here we go. We're going to view the youth candidates team, and that's shite. It's quite shite, isn't it? Well, I was hoping for maybe a little 5-star potential player in there, but I mean, that'll do. That'll do. Right, so, second game of the episode. This is the last game of the episode. Stanek is going to start in goals. And Fitzpatrick will start at left back because our left back got suspended in the last game as Pilkington makes his way onto the bench. no other changes. Let's just get right into it. Hopefully the little pep talk in the changing room has spurred us on to try and get a win this game. Here we go. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. If we look at the league table, we need this win. If we win this game, it puts us up a little bit further on the league table, which would be very, very helpful. Gateshead, I done a save with them once, and they were very good for me, so I hope they're not very good here. They're sitting 8th in the table. If you're going by stats, if you're going by league positioning and form, they should be winning this game. But the fact we're at home, and since I've came, things have been a little bit better, I'm hoping that we can somehow fight for a win. But it doesn't help when there's no fucking highlights. As we get into about the 15th minute of the game, Simpson has to be the man who makes a difference. He needs to score those goals. He's important to this. Little goes forward, he slips it over to Young on the outside. Young swings it in for Andy Little. A great save from Stanek, on which is really his debut, because the match we did play him in, his first match, he got injured in like 4 minutes. So this is more or less his debut, and he's made a fantastic save there from probably Andy Little. As we have a set piece, Fitzpatrick swings it in, it comes to row at the back post. Oh, but whatever post it was, he smacks the post though anyway. That is a great chance, which is going to come back to bite us in the arse possibly. So I'm quite gutted we didn't convert that to going into the back of the net. We really need this win. If we do win, we'll head up to 16th in the table. We're still not that far away from the relegation zone though, so we can't be too cautious. A dice swings in, Holroyd with the header on target, but caught quite easily from Johnson. Not enough power in the header. We get the ball right back, but we give it right back to them. Leicester has the ball, won by Fitzpatrick, who slips it to Simpson, who loses it. This seems to be the story of this save with Clyde and Macclesfield. Cat and mouse. We have the ball, they have the ball. Young over on the left-hand side swings it, and Andy Little misses a sitter, the old Hun bastard that he is. I'm sorry, I don't want to be offensive. But he puts it over the bar, going into half-time. It looks as though it could be 0-0 unless someone scores from this highlight here. More than likely, Gateshead, as they swing it forward. Andy Little trying to get onto the end of it. He does. That's poor from Bainbridge. Halls gives it back to Stanek. Very risky. This is all going wrong. Young swings it, and Andy Little finally finds the back of the net. Andy Little puts Gateshead up 1-0 right on the brink of half-time. And we are sitting joint points with Boreham Wood on the relegation zone. This episode hasn't been the most successful. We're playing 2 difficult teams, to be fair, and to be honest, I was expecting 2 defeats, but there's still another half to turn it around. We've turned it around twice this season in massive, massive deficits, especially that 4-0 game. So, come on, a wee bit of fight, a wee bit of faith, and we could pull this game back. Not if Leicester goes forward here, swings it over, takes a little bit of a swerve to stay in the park, and it really comes to nothing. A very pointless highlight with just over half an hour to go. Holroyd finds Finch somehow. Lewis swings it to Deitch. Deitch, can they find Simpson? Maybe. No, it goes to Rowe. Oh, it's an awful finish. Right into the hands of Johnson. Should be putting some power into that. Taking it to the far post of the keeper and putting it in the back of the net. But we've started the second half very strongly. Hopefully it continues. Lewis has the ball now. Gives it to Deitch. Deitch to Simpson. The man who scored all the goals. It's a waste. An absolute waste. Come on, intercept that. No, they're going to go forward and score here. Oh, jeez. Oh, McComb. Just get rid of this. Get rid of... That is awful. He can't clear a ball. But we could go forward here on a bit of a counter-attack maybe. Holroyd has the ball. Swings it to the middle for Lewis. Lewis over to Rowe on the outside. Fitzpatrick, can he get the ball in maybe? Fitzpatrick over Holroyd. Once again, we can't take the time to put power behind it. They're not doing that. They're just first time shooting or heading it. And it's got no power or whatever behind it. Not troubling the goalkeeper. That seems to be the story of this game. Norburn is going to come on. He's going to sit there actually. And the second half have been very impressive. We just can't finish it. That's awful, awful finishing. That's something that we need to probably work on in training then. As Finch wins it, can we go forward again? Launch another counter-attack. We need a better finish at the end of this one. And not one that the goalkeeper can catch at the edge and we've lost the ball. We've won it back. As I said, cat and mouse. We'll just wait and see how this plays out. Oh, it's a ball over the top. Simpson's away. He's been on form all season. He chooses the fucking time to miss, doesn't he? Oh, for crying out loud. They couldn't have the amount of golden opportunities we've had. This second half, we have been fantastic. Look at that. 10 shots, 8 in target. We just can't fucking beat the keeper. As Andy Little goes forward, surely going to make it 2-0. It's a good save from whatever Stanek. As the game marches on, time moving away, not on our side. as we look to be falling deeper and deeper towards the relegation zone. McLaughlin swings it over Bainbridge away. As we just wait it out now, I suppose. They have a corner. Ball in. Holroyd, maybe if we can get this away, launch a bit of a counter-attack, we could be in luck. No, it's their ball. Nothing's going to come from this. This is poor. Aha, here we go. Simpson. Come on, that's a good ball for Holroyd. He's not going to get on the end of it, though. A bit of pace into your game there, and a bit of acceleration, you would have got to that. Deitch. Can we keep the ball? We can. Deitch, over to Holroyd. Come on, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, Young's away. It's got to be 2. It is 2. That is extremely poor. That is horrendous. That is horrendous. Oh, God, right, just change it up. Just change it up altogether. I'm loading in my Celtic tactic. If you don't know it's that, I'm not going to talk you through it because I'm not in the mood whatsoever. We'll take off Lewis. We'll bring on him. See how this goes. It's a more attacking tactic as now we chase a 2-goal deficit. We're not going to pull it back, but we're falling deeper and deeper. Deitch gives it to Samson. Samson to Rowe. Rowe back to Samson. Samson over for McCraith. There we go again, rushing it. Why can no player in this team take their time? It's simple, and there's no instruction I can give them to take their time. Their shooting sight isn't on. It's like I've got the instruction shoot on sight on, and I'm just checking for definite. It's not on. Shoot on sight, wherever it is. I can't find it, but it's 3-0. It's 3-0. We even missed a goal. This is dreadful. This is absolutely dreadful. Oh, God, we are going to get relegated, aren't we? We are going to get relegated. The next time I see all of you, it might not be a happy occasion. We might be getting relegated in the first season and our second job, which wouldn't be great. Clyde aren't doing too well either, so, you know, we're just kind of a curse, aren't we? As we now look for a consolation goal in the last few seconds of the game. Deitch, not doing anything with the ball. Take your time that time to fuck it up. There we go, a 3-0 loss to end off the episode. What an episode this has been. Oof. Exciting, hasn't it? It's been extravagant. Well, next time, what we've got to do is get away from the relegation zone. We've got a string of games which could be difficult. We've got Lincoln in there, which is a tough game. We've got Woking, we've got Dagenham, we've got Aldershot, we've Dover, all these teams above us in the league. It's not going to be easy. I'll probably see you around towards the end of the season as we finish off the first season in the next episode. It's going to be a scrap and a half down there. If you guys have enjoyed this episode somehow, even though through the struggles, and hit the like button, all support is appreciated. Thank you all for watching. I will have my vlog of the Old Firm match tomorrow if that is what you're waiting for. Don't worry, it will be here. As again, I'll say thank you all for watching. And for me, Diamond18, I'll see you all next time.